Okay, bonjour. I'm going to go through with you what you need to do today, and we are going to be working with this worksheet, which is projected on the screen for you. It's the worksheet on il y a, and you can work in your groups, your table groups, to figure this out. So we have il y a, which means there is or there are. And as you can read, il y a is an expression that means there is or there are. And it doesn't mean that there's one thing or more than one thing. It can be both. Okay, so we use the expression il y a when we want to say there is or there are. You can look at the examples here. Il y a un chien à l'école. There's a dog at school. But if you want to make it plural, you say il y a trois chiens à l'école. Nothing changes with il y a. It still means there is for singular and there are for plural. If you want to ask a question like there are how many, you can say est-ce que with the il y a. And together it's est-ce qu'il y a. So right here, est-ce qu'il y a un chien à l'école? Is there a dog at school? And then we would answer oui or no. There's another way of doing il y a as well to ask a question. What we do is we switch around the il and the a, and we flip them. And we put a T in between. So we've got the a on this side and the il on this side. What we do is we put a hyphen between the two. And the e just stays at the beginning there. So, y a-t-il un chien à l'école? Is there a dog at school? Y a-t-il? That way we don't have to use est-ce que. We're just using what we call inversion by flipping the subject, the il, and the verb, the a. But because of the two vowels, we have to put that T in so they don't fight. Okay? There's also this expression, combien de, how many or how much. We can use that with est-ce qu'il y a. So, combien de frères est-ce qu'il y a dans la famille? How many brothers are there in the family? Or, combien de frères y a-t-il dans la famille? That way we don't have to use est-ce que. We're just using the inversion. Okay. Last point on this sheet, it says when il y a is negative, and we know when we want to make it negative, we put ne in front of the verb, pas after. Okay. In this case, the ne and the pas go around the y and the a. So, il n'y a pas de chien. So don't forget to put the y in. The a is actually the verb avoir, which is over there on our chart. And that's why we put the ne and the pas around it, because it's the verb. But we are not going to forget to put the y in. The y and the a are kind of sticking together in this case. So the first part asks you, regardez les dessins et écrivez les réponses. So you have to look at these drawings to be able to answer the questions. Combien de, how many? Combien de garçons est-ce qu'il y a? How many garçons are there? Un, deux, trois. So we're going to answer it. There are, il y a, trois garçons. Okay, and I know you might be seeing the mirror image of that because of the video, but you can listen to the words and copy. Okay, combien de filles y a-t-il? So same kind of question, but instead of using est-ce qu'il y a, they're using y a-t-il. But that doesn't change their answer. It's still going to be il y a, there are, how many filles? Actually, fille is for girl, so that's the mother. I think we will not count her in because she would be in femme. She'd be a woman. So we're going to say zéro fille dans la famille. Okay, so answer the questions in this part. It also says on this second part, questions can be asked using est-ce que or an inversion. So we've got the two ways, the est-ce qu'il y a or the y a-t-il. Use the alternate on the sentence below. So if this sentence says combien de chiens y a-t-il, you are going going to ask the question in a different way. You're going to use it with est-ce que. If the question has est-ce que, you're going to rewrite the question using y a-t-il. So you're going to write the opposite. Just let me move up the screen. Okay, so this second one just asks us to answer. Répondez aux questions. Okay, combien d'élèves il y a? So you have to look at the picture, find out how many students. Combien de chats? Combien de garçons? Combien de filles? Etc. This second half says, pretend the picture below is a picture of your family. That's a big family. Répondez aux questions. So you're going to answer how many brothers and sisters. Combien de frères et sœurs? Combien de chats? Combien de personnes? Etc., etc. So you're going to be using il y a a lot to answer those questions. Okay, that should be it. And you should be able to do that in groups. And when you're done, you can do the other work that's in your cahiers. Okay, bonne chance.